this is Jamie. We're going to discuss the squeezing technique. So to demonstrate this, I have got what we're going to consider our man balls here. Some are not as fortunate as others, as we say. So every situation will be a little bit different. But from somebody who's been experienced in the situation, we have been asked, would you want to squeeze to the point that you cause them to burst? Would you want to wait there and continue to squeeze till they burst? I think every situation is going to be a little bit different. If you're in a situation where once the person is off and away from you, you can run and get out, I think that's your best bet. Your goal is to get yourself to safety. Your goal is not to try to injure this person so the cops can find this person, because sometimes that could put you in more danger, because we don't know the strength of that guy that you're attacking or that's attacking you, and I don't know the strength that you would have necessarily. No matter how long you squeeze, you'd be able to cause that damage to that individual. So every case is a case-by-case situation, but in the case where you can get free, once a person's off of you, you can run. This would probably been you get pulled in the back of an alley situation, or you're being pulled into a vehicle, but you have the ability, once you're free, you can run. In a situation where you may be trapped in a room, because we know that people get date raped, they get drugged, they get carried into somewhere they don't know, they wake up and they're somewhere where they don't know, you don't know how you're gonna get out, you don't know the house, you don't know where you're at. It might be a good idea to go ahead and try to squeeze to the point of someone passing out. That way it would give you the time, once that happened, to just be able to get out of the house. As I said, passing out would be so that you can escape and make sure that you're to safety, because your priority is your safety, not the damage you'll do. It's to your safety. But in a situation where you don't know where you're going and you're in someone else's household, squeezing to the point that you cause them to pass out or rupture might be your best alternative. That way you can make sure you can get to safety if doors are locked, etc. So in this technique, these are his nut sacks sitting out here, and he's coming at me. I'm just going to go ahead and grab whatever I can get. I don't care if I get one, I get two, I get an edge. I'm going to grab and hold on and grab and squeeze. The best thing is to get the best grip you can. So no matter how much he tries to wiggle out of it, you got him. And you're just going to keep squeezing. And if it ends up with pulling, because he's pulling away, just keep holding on. Don't worry about the damage that you're doing to his ball sack. Just keep holding on. And the person that I've been talking to that this situation happened at, she said she squeezed and it was like under a minute, and she had already bursted one of them. And she kept squeezing because of her situation, to the point that he passed out. So she was able to get away and get free. She said that you could actually feel the ball just smash into her hand. He actually had to get one replaced. So as I said, I would definitely just, whatever you can grab under there, get a good grasp of it, and just squeeze the living shit out of it. Squeeze it like you were going to try to pop it. I would intentionally squeeze it to the point you were going to try to pop it, but it doesn't necessarily that you have to do that. If they pass out and it doesn't burst, get up and go. They're passed out. They're not going to hurt you. If it takes you are squeezing it to the point that it burst and it grosses you out, well, they should be passed out by then. So I wouldn't even have to worry about them getting up at that point. You should be able to get free. If you're at the situation where you can run away, you're just going to squeeze as hard as you can till they have dropped down to the ground. They have let go of you. They have given you your distance to be able to turn away and run. So as I said, it's just grab and squeeze. It doesn't matter if you get the full amount. It doesn't matter if you get one. It doesn't matter if you get a 1 1/8. You're just going to go ahead and grab and squeeze. The biggest part is to get a nice firm grasp on it, because if he goes to wiggle away from you, if you got a nice firm grasp, he can't. And now you control him till you get him to do what he wants to do, because this is going to be painful. Okay? So if you have any questions, please again let Katie know, and she'll get back to me, and I'll try to answer those with a Q&A. Thanks. Bye.